Hello, welcome to Module 5. I have to say that Module 5 is my favorite of the course because it's a little bit controversial and it really makes you think deeply. Because what we're covering this week is madness and, the trope of madness being represented in literature by women. And so when you look at typical classical literature, um, you see that if a woman is not depicted by those stereotypical ideals that you see, right? And so at this point in the semester, we know that those stereotypical ideals of being a woman are being heterosexual, being married, being a good mother, being a good housewife, being religious and virtuous, and all of those things. And so if a woman's characterization in a piece of literature is depicted without any of those components, they may either be referred to as crazy or may have some underlying tones of madness going on in those stories. Um, and what's interesting is when you're reading a piece of literature that's written by a woman and a woman is still representing her female characters as crazy or having some madness going on in the way that she's depicted. So I want you to think about what moves or why a female author would choose to do something like that as you move through the pieces this week. And so the first thing that you're going to be doing is reading The Demon Lover, which is a really short, interesting story that I think you'll like. And then, of course, doing a discussion post about that. And then the other discussion post for the week, you actually get a choice. So you can either read a very short contemporary story by a woman called The Other Place, or you can watch an episode of The Handmaid's Tale, or you can watch 50 Shades of Grey. And you can apply those same themes that you're seeing about this week represented in whatever it is that you choose to engage with. So I hope you have a little bit of fun with that, and feel free to really think outside the box again as to why somebody would be making these moves. And then, of course, I want to just remind you that you should be reading your novel for the final essay in the course. And your second reading journal is going to be due at the end of this week. I am actually going to be rereading both of the novels that you chose as you decided you were going to read them. I said I want to remind myself why these pieces of literature are worth studying, so I'm going to be reading them with you. So again, I hope you have fun with the content this week, and we will chat soon.